Weather Rate, sponsored by AC Designs.
Well, if you happen to miss out on some of the rain and those storms earlier today, you're going to have yet another chance to see some tomorrow afternoon and evening. So similar to how your Thursday went, first half of your day will be pretty dry. It's going to be warm and muggy out there. Starting off, temperature is going to be in the mid 70s when you're first waking up and heading out the door to work. Warming up quickly into the 80s like we've seen, low 90s by lunchtime in the early afternoon. But that is then when storms are going to start to roll on in. For our western counties, will likely be after noon really tomorrow. My clicker doesn't seem to be working, so I'm going to switch out here quick. But 3, 4 o'clock then even, we are likely going to see more of those showers and storms begin to make their way closer to the I-95 corridor. So that's what you're going to see right here. So noon to 1 o'clock, many of our western areas are going to start to see some of that storm activity. And then pretty much from Highway 301 over to I-95 and then eventually the beaches between about 2:30 and 5 o'clock. That's your best chance to see some isolated strong to potentially even some severe storms. Primarily for very, very heavy rainfall, some gusty winds, and likely a lot of lightning. That's something we've seen a lot of here over the past couple of days when these afternoon storms have developed and rolled on through. So that's what you can expect for your Friday. Looking ahead to the start of your weekend then, we will see some scattered showers and storms through the late afternoon and early evening, but overall coverage should be a little bit lower for your Saturday afternoon and evening. So yes, there will be some storms, but likely not nearly as much as we've seen here over the past couple of days. How it'll feel out there though, still warm, still very, very muggy and humid. Temperature's going to be in the mid 90s. Real field temperatures likely anywhere from about 100 to 105 degrees. And a similar story for your Sunday as well. Only going to be about a 30% chance of rain, and will be a little bit of a nice breeze to maybe try to cool you off just a hair. But overall, your weekend rain chances will be a little bit lower than we've seen here over the past several days. Now, turning things around to the tropics. This is the area that we are watching down in the intertropical convergence zone. So these are waves of storms and moisture coming out of West Africa into the tropical Atlantic, an area that we typically watch for development more so in the latter half of July and then even into August. But nonetheless, Invest 95L is what the National Hurricane Center is currently watching. 30-mile-per-hour winds currently, but our best models are tracking this almost due west here tomorrow and then eventually into the weekend, straight past the Lesser Antilles and then into the Caribbean Sea over the weekend and into early next week. So there is one system right near the Yucatan that's going to head towards Mexico. We're not going to be concerned about that. But here is our next system. Likely could be a tropical depression, if not a tropical storm by early next week. And again, we are expecting it to go into the Caribbean. The big question is, how strong is this high pressure to the north going to be? If it is going to be stronger, it's going to drive that thing straight west and likely into Central America and Mexico. If it's a little bit weaker, it could potentially curve northward just a hair up towards potentially Haiti, the Dominican, and Cuba. So we'll watch that here over the next couple of days. Otherwise, isolated rain chances here through the weekend.